All right, guys. So, an important part of putting, and one of the pre-swing principles is, your initial setup, how you set up to the golf ball. Now, with putting, it's really important that not only are you the proper distance away from the ball, but that you have your eyes over the ball. Now, I know some of you have probably seen a lot of weird putting strokes in golf. That's one part of the game that's pretty unique. But all the players, no matter how they stand or how far away they are from the ball, they get their eyes focused over the ball. Initially, what I want, depending on how you guys are, whether you're a streaky putter where you get hot or cold, it really doesn't matter. All I want you to do is focus on having the golf ball in the proper position to where your eye is over the ball. So if I dropped it, it would land, properly on the golf ball. And then what we're going to focus on, besides setup, is just initially how to make a proper stroke. Once we get that down, we'll start making more putts, and we'll focus on reading greens and kind of taking it from there. In golf, there's 14 swing principles, 3 of which are pre-swing principles. Those are grip, setup, and alignment. All 3 of those are very important, and today we're really going to focus on pretty much 2. We're going to focus on grip, because grip ultimately leads to club face position, which also controls which direction the golf ball goes in. And obviously, when we're pitching and chipping, hitting short shots, out onto the wherever, green, wherever we are, in order to get the ball to consistently go where we want it to go, we have to have a square club face. And then lastly, what we'll talk about is just alignment. They kind of go hand in hand. If we have a good grip and a good alignment, we just make a nice, smooth swing, the ball should go where we want to. But, for a good grip, if we end up having both hands face to the left, what's going to happen is when we come through, the golf club's going to stay open. And that's one thing we don't want to do. So if we put our hands underneath and kind of took a strong grip when we came through impact, the club face will be shut, which ultimately will lead the golf ball going left, and we'll be off target. So we want to take a neutral grip. Just make sure our V's point towards our right shoulder at all times. Obviously, for short shots, our feet are going to be not as wide, not shoulder width apart, kind of narrowed up a little bit. Really only working a little bit with our hips, just focusing on what we talked about earlier, hitting down on it, making a steep angle approach, trying to get the ball to hit up high and land soft. And same thing goes for the bunker again. We have to hit steep shots down on it, and make sure that we take a full swing, and the rest will be done throughout the golf swing. All right, guys. So one of the pre-swing principles that we're going to talk about today with drivers is setup. So main thing, want to make sure that our feet are shoulder width apart. We have a good spine angle, so we want to bend from our hips, and we want to make sure that we're standing the proper distance away from the ball. So let your arms just hang naturally, and play the ball right off the inside of your left foot. If we do that, make a good swing, we should get the ball to go, in the general direction that we're searching for, and we'll keep at it. And I'll double check everybody's posture and set up to make sure that everybody's good to go. And